certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. I'm going to give you some best practices to help you. We just went through a drive-through, so you're going to have to reverse. So I'm going to show you what to do and how to be careful. You want to put your foot on the brake, and then this car has a column shift. Excuse the garbage truck that's coming in. And then we put it in our R's for reverse. We're looking over our left shoulder because the driveway to the drive-through is on the left. So we're going to wait. I don't see the car moving. We're in reverse. I'm going to roll back very slow. There's a lot of sun here, as you can see. Then I'm going to cut my wheel to the left. The rear goes to the left, the front swings out to the right. Okay, I'm coming up to a busy road. I'm going to look left and right. I'm going to wait for a gap. A gap is a space, so I'm going to be careful. When there's metro traffic, it's very different than other cities. You have a lot of people, tens of thousands of people coming in and leaving the city. The car I'm in is an American car. It's an Impala SS, larger vehicle. We do lessons in these. They're safer, reliable. Okay, I'm going to show you something to help you. You want to start slowing down before you get up to the light. A lot of beginners wait till the last second, and it is very cold right now, below freezing. We'll have black ice and rear end the car. We do not want to be involved in an accident. That will be automatic failure. If you have questions, you put those in. We'll get those answered. Yes, the Impala is a good vehicle to purchase. They're pretty much cost effective. They're safe. They're a larger mid-sized vehicle. We want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. As a beginner, I want you to relax. Make sure you can see everything around you. You should make sure your center mirror is adjusted. Your driver's side mirror, your left side mirror. The one thing I need you to do is start checking your mirrors more. In city traffic, in suburban traffic, you must go with the flow. A lot of adults and teens don't keep up with the flow of the traffic. That gives us two dangers. One, we'll have to run through lights, which is dangerous and illegal. And two, we'll have to slam brakes. A lot of drivers, their cars are rear-ended because beginning drivers, teens and adults, panic and slam brake. So we never want you to slam brake. You will always hear me say, squeeze the brake so you can gradually slow down. You can see the car to the right going faster than the flow. It's not even necessary. Tailgating, that's what this blue Subaru is going to do. It's going to start to irritate people, make them very angry. We're going to maintain our speed and be smooth. The Subaru just changed lanes behind me. And you might be able to see their headlights. I wanted to show you this because you don't want to be tailgated by an aggressive driver. If you feel uncomfortable, you can change lanes and let them pass. In this case, this 2-lane would turn into a 3-lane. And if they want to pass, they can pass on the left. You want to keep good speed, good space, and a smile. The light just turned yellow. So I'm laughing in the inside because there's that aggressive blue car to the left. I wanted you to see this blue card to understand driving fast and aggressive is not what it's about. It's about being smooth, being consistent, and being a defensive driver. If you feel different, put the comments in. I'm going to make a lane change to the right. I want you to be able to see. Try to stay in an open area, out of trouble, so you can be safe. It's like this Challenger's been racing and they lost. There's a time and place for everything. Right now, we're doing a metro drive, we're on a curve, and we want to take our time. Going to the metro is exciting, but it's also very dangerous. It's dangerous because you have thousands of pedestrians, you have cars, delivery trucks, driving numerous locations. You can still see that blue Subaru tailgating aggressively, and it's not even necessary. I'm going to make a lane change. I'm checking my blind spots in space. You have to do this. And I'm squeezing with the ball of my foot. So if you just came in, we're doing a metro drive, beginning driver. We want to try to be in the middle lane if possible, so we see traffic to the left and to the right. We have a blue Subaru to the left that is aggressively tailgating. We're trying to maintain good speed, look ahead at lights, and just be smooth. We do have black ice. The temperature is about 27 degrees. So we're trying to increase following distance and look ahead and make lights. A lot of beginners will hug left or right. We're in North America, we drive on the right side of the road. I'm gonna make a lane change to the right, accelerate through. Get back over one lane to the left. You must practice your lane changing. Squeeze with the ball of my foot. Blue Subaru is still tailgating, switching lanes. It's just not worth it. It's actually hilarious. And they're speeding up to a red light. I used to be that person who was speeding and cutting off people, but it's just not worth it, man. You're gonna get a ticket, you're gonna smash your car, high insurance rates. It's just not worth it. We're at the exact same spot. I want you to use this blue Subaru as a case study. They're speeding, cutting off cars. or just maintain a good speed. And then they have a bunch of cars ahead of them too. So the light turned green, but we're going to have a slowdown in traffic, and then there's the blue Subaru cutting over again. Kind of stuck in a wolf pack of cars. That's fine. I'm going to get over one lane to the right, open up the lane, keep space. I always teach my students to look ahead at the traffic light so we know what the color of the light is. This Subaru ahead of me must be Subaru Day. They're from Florida, so they could be lost, not sure what's going on. There's a bus, so now we got to make a lane change. And I'm just going to wait. And just be patient. No one's trying to crash. Then I get over. I know you heard that Impala pick up. And that bus could be easily rear-ended if you're not paying attention in the morning. The countdown timer's at 8. At intersections, they have countdown timers, so you need to be looking at those. Well, so they just cut over. There's definitely a lot of energy around cars, changing lanes, buses. So you just got to take a step back, breathe, analyze, and then make a good decision. This is the most I've changed lanes in a long time. That's fine. This is the Metro Drive. Okay, we're going to get over to the left. So I want you to kind of study this. You have to stay with the flow of the traffic. You've got to keep good space. Can be crazy aggressive, and I like that we're keeping good space because I want to model for my adults and teens that are out here. And while I'm reminding you, we have a stand store. Stand store is where you can call and click the link in my bio to set up a coaching call to learn how to drive, to get best practice for a test, or if you want to have a conversation with an instructor such as myself. We put this together to provide a service for our community. And I want you to feel comfortable in this community, and there are no dumb questions. Also in the stand store, we're going to have digital products. We're going to be rolling those out very soon. I've worked on about 10 of them yesterday. We're going to offer 2 or 3 at a time, and just be patient, because this is very new to us in the company. We're going very slow because of the semi truck. I'm going to make an executive decision, and you got to be able to do this, because if we are stuck behind the truck, we're going to be driving very slow, and I'm going to get over very early in this weave lane and just take my time. And I have a Kia chasing me. Oh my goodness, look at this traffic. This is Metro traffic. Metro Detroit, Metro Houston, Texas, Metro Los Angeles, California. So what we need to do as a driver is we're going to have to get over to the left, but we don't want to cross this solid line. This could be a ticketable offense. So we want to wait until we can get over. And then I'm going to go over behind them. And that is your zipper merge. Now we have to readjust our speed and position. I'm at 30, but this is a Metro drive, and then I'm have to get over. It's like the Silverado's lifted, but this is lifting my vision. So I'm gonna need to get over. Probably a 454 motor in there, oval port heads. It's just the Metro traffic. You see a lot of things happening, so we want to keep space so you guys can see and learn. I had a viewer from Georgia reach out to me yesterday. We are available for ebooks, lessons, virtual lessons, whatever you need. I'm a certified instructor in the Midwest. Also, I was reading that Ohio is passing a mandate to get driver's education back in the school. That is great, because I think it needs to be in the schools to have teachers and coaches, math teacher, science teacher, football coach, teach driver's ed. I really feel like driver's education, no pun intended, belongs in the schools, and we can learn safely at our own pace. We can reach out to parents. If you are a business manager thinking about driver's education, I can run your program. You just need to reach out to me. I am in the Midwest, and certifications vary from state to state to state. There's not a universal certification, but I think that would be helpful to maybe go down in the summer to Ohio, Georgia, Florida, and then teach for 3 or 4 months, get people on the road, get them cars, get them jobs. What a wonderful opportunity that would be to really change people's lives, because once you get your permit and license, you're going to have more confidence. You're going to be able to learn to follow the rules, because if you don't follow the rules, you're going to get your permit and license taken away. I don't care how good of a bad driver you are. It's going to teach you to learn to get along with other people. I think a lot of times, whether you're from the city, suburb, foreigner, American, you have to learn how to communicate with other groups of people. And I've been blessed to teach people from around the world, the UAE, Australia, Amsterdam. And people want to learn. And I've had some awesome families that have invited me over for parties, bar mitzvahs. Just beautiful. So driver's education will change your life. And I've been doing this 24 years. And now I realize my passion. You know, we got to get more people on the road. If you're watching this right now, you're a teen, you're in your 20s and 30s, you need to be following, looking at my content, signing up for a coaching session for half an hour. I believe it's $9.99. We have some ebooks ready to go. They just need to be proofread by our staff. And then once we proofread them, we're going to put about 3 ebooks in our stand store. If you look on my bio, there's a link, and you can look at my name, my credentials, and you can really decide if it's for you. Because you have to invest some time. If you don't invest in yourself, then you won't grow. If you want to learn how to become a good athlete, you've got to get in the weight room, you've got to listen to your coach, you've got to watch video. If you want to be a good driver, I'm going to get over, I don't want to cut off this truck. If you want to be a good driver, you've got to get on the road. You've got to drive in metro areas. You have to drive in the country. You have to drive when it's dark. And I try to create videos to give you insight and to help you. And we've seen cars flipped over. We've seen cars hit the wall. You've seen really good drivers. And that's why I really believe in this. And I want to just help my whole community. All of you in my community. If you take the time to leave a comment, good or bad, funny or silly, or serious, or lighthearted, I will answer. So right now I'm just taking my time. There's crazy traffic in the metro area. I'm going to switch screens so you can see this. There's the traffic. This is your metro traffic. A lot of you live in smaller towns. You don't have volumes of traffic like this. Stop and go, got a semi truck behind me. It's definitely a lot of anxiety. But we're just going to take our time. Trying to take my time. Now, I had a UK driver comment, you're doing it wrong. You should not be driving in the middle lane. In the UK, they don't drive in the middle lane. They just get to the left pass and get back over to the right. We're in the United States. So the left lane is the passing lane. The middle lane is the safest and smooth lane. Hey, Meta, what is the safest lane driving on the expressway? The middle lane is the safest lane. We avoid merging traffic to the right and then the faster traffic to the left. So now I got to get over. So I agree. We have to verify what Meta says. But also we do use AI in our driving. We analyze our drivers' logs so we can provide best practice. So you didn't know that because we always have to evolve and get better. A lot of driving schools are using information from 7, 10, 12, 20 years ago. You're not really doing your clients a good service. Okay, we got the semi truck to the right. There's nothing we can do. Now, if you want to be interviewed on the channel, you need to reach out to me. I've had a game designer. He's going to be designing some driving education games for us. I've had a mentor. Oh, that car broke down to the right. See that? That's why you got to be ready. Whoa, they're smashed. So we've had a mental health expert, and we have some videos. We're going to be putting those out because driving does cause anxiety. And then this is a crossover. We're over a bridge. It could be black ice. Now, we're looking for blinkers. And there's nothing we can do but wait. And I'm trying to give you best practice. I'm trying to give you a sense of humor. I'm trying to give you the best quantitative data I can so we can compare how many adults pass, how many adults fail. What is the common best practice? I had 5 clients yesterday get a 20 out of 20 on their test. There's my cap. I go. I know they weren't honking at me. It's crazy. Don't let anyone force you to do something you're not ready for. And we're just going to take our time. This is a service drive. The speed here is radar enforced. Hey Meta, why are speed limits in areas radar enforced? We want to come up to a complete stop, and then we're going to turn, and we want to keep our turn short and smooth, and just be patient. And then we're going to practice some of our parking maneuvers. Speed limits are radar enforced because there are areas where people habitually speed. So we're just going to take our time. I want you to see me parallel park so you know I walk it like I talk it. And if you can't park, then you need to work. I want to encourage you to visit our stand store. We're going to be putting in ebooks that talk about how you pass your driving test, how you pass the knowledge test, how driving can teach you personal responsibility. This is for young teens and drivers in their 30s and 40s. We also are putting together our coaching sessions where you can sign up, put your name, email, your information in, and then you'll be populated on our Google Calendar. We have Zoom linked in together, so you'll be able to call, talk to me or another instructor about how do you learn how to drive. I'm 27. What do I do? Well, first you need to find out what state you're in. Does your state require a temporary instruction permit? This is where you can drive 30 days with someone over 21. How do I know I have a good coach? You can call me. We can put together a coaching binder that shows you things to look for. I want all of you to enjoy this. I do look at the comments, and I really want all of you to grow and become good drivers. I will be going live at about 3:45. Today, there was a gentleman from the UK. I sent out a link, information for him. If he wants to come on around 3:45, we'll put a link in, and this will be for him. So I don't know if you're listening right now, but if you are, I want to get you on so we can talk about the differences of the UK versus the United States, because I want to learn, I want to elevate, and I want to keep growing. I need you to look at all these videos, and if you really enjoy it, subscribe. That's a personal decision, because you're going to get good information in car, in class, virtual lessons. I want to say thank you. Have a great day. Bye.